Hey guys, welcome back to Billy Ray Garage. In today's video, we are installing the Rough Country HD steering kit. It is for a 4-inch plus suspension, and I impulse bought, so I wanted to get something that could just go right in, and I bought the HD, so that required some drilling and all that fun stuff. So we at least got the part going across wheel to wheel, and once my steering goes in, then we will resolve that, which currently that is very close to going back in. So that'll be in another video, but at least you'll get the point with these at the wheels on the spindles, what you need to do to drill it out. So here we go, jumping right into it. On the steering rack, we're going to need a 5/8 bit and possibly this reamer tool too, and also the oil. I don't have cutting oil, so I am substituting it with WD-40. So once you drill your 5/8 hole, you're going to need to ream it out to a 7-degree angle to fit these giant ball joints. Yay. So now going to the steering rack, it's going to go from here to here, obviously. So we got to drill these out to a 5/8 hole, ream it out to a 7-degree angle this way so the ball joint fits up in there, and do the same over here. And then my steering is non-existent right now, so my steering rack and column is not here. But you would do the same thing on the pitman arm right here. You would do the same exact thing that you would do there. So we're going to drill out both these ends and make them big enough so that we get our 7-degree reamer in, which is going to come from underneath and all that fun stuff. So let's keep moving along. Okay, so I'm going to drill this one downwards, and I'm going to do the same thing on that side. And then, like I said, the 7-degree has to come up this way. So 5/8 bit. We go nice and slow like last time, and hope that we don't bind up. So here we go. Nice and slow. Spray. Alright, that went better than I thought. Yeah, spray this down to a little rust. Another thing is, I'm like palming this thing, so if this thing does grab, it doesn't break my wrist. So keep that in mind, because it definitely tried to break my wrist the other day. Okay, so yeah, let's spray that. I didn't bend it, so that's good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but I bent it a little bit, but we still made it through, so. Only took one bit this time. So, get a couple of them. Spray it down so you don't rust. So we'll swap that bit out, we'll put the 7-degree guy on, and I'll show you what to do with that, because there's, of course, a step you have to do. Alright guys, now to do an annoying step to make a step in your spindle, you have to mark this at a 3/4 inch diameter. Use one of these if you got it. I just happen to have it, so what I did was I opened it up, put it on, got my 3/4 of an inch, and then I took a marker and marked it, and then I wrapped it with tape so that, you know, the marker doesn't wipe away and all that fun stuff. So let's try this out. Like I said, you have to do it 3 times. You have to do it up into the steering column or the steering box, and on each spindle. So we can only do 2 today, but we're going to get it across. So let's do it. Oh, and another thing. Before you mark this with a marker, spray it with brake clean, because it's got milling oil on it, so your marker stays. But I taped the hell out of this thing. This shouldn't move. I'm sure if it's off a friggin' thousandth or whatever, I'm sure it's fine. So I'm just going to go right up to that tape and stop. Alright guys, gonna do the 7-degree ream, so that wants to go that way. That's not ideal. Gotta figure out how to do this not as a lefty, so shove it up in here. And like I said, we just want to go up to the tape mark, so I'm not gonna be pushing hard. I'm just gonna let the tool do the work, and hopefully this works out and doesn't get binded, because this is the only bit I got, and these things are expensive, so go nice and slow. Alright, so it does get hung up. Got a little bit of a bend in there, but that's okay. I think it'll be alright. Let's go a little slower this time. This is hard as righty. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Because we're getting there. We're moving, we're getting angle. Just need a little bit more. Probably gotta go up about another ½ inch. I'm gonna just go the other way. Let's try this. Let's see what happens if you go the opposite way. Seems to be about right there. Yeah, I think we got it. So my dumbass may have been spinning this thing the wrong way, so it's actually on reverse and it worked a lot better. So okay, we're going places. We'll try that on the other side and see if we have success. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. Lesson learned. You guys will probably be thinking that I've done this before. You're a dumbass. I am. I don't view myself as a professional, so to speak. Just a hobbyist. We have an angle for the dangle, and ow, that burns. Shouldn't have touched that. All right, let's move over to the other side and knock that out. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the other side off camera because the landscapers are here. For my neighbor, they're always friggin' here. So I don't know how many times you can have a lawn mowed, but apparently you can have all the lawn mowed. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and then we'll start slapping the steering rack in, or the steering column, whatever. That's what I'm calling it. All right, guys, we're gonna slap this lower steering rack in, and hopefully I didn't drill too far, because that would suck. Potentially on that side, but we'll find out. Let's see how we did. Go. Try not to destroy that. Just so you know, this nut is 1 inch and 1/16, so we're doing all right here. Let's see if we drilled far enough. We may have to drill a little bit more because I cannot get the cotter pin in. Let me try that side real quick and see how we did, because I know I went a little further on that one. So I could stay there for now. I'd rather be too short than too long. So let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Scooch you up that way. Of course, this thing's in the way. So stay right there, and then let's do you right into here. Come on, ball joint, do your ball joint thing. Yeah, I went a little heavy on this end. Hopefully my knee's not in the way. This one should work beautifully. Alright, I gotta do that end again. I gotta drill a little further into it. The landscapers are gone, so I can actually show that. So let me just go a hair further on that one. I still have the drill set up, so that's good. Alright, so we're up to the tape on that one. I went a little short because I was afraid of going too far. Right clean. This grease part's not in the directions, I'm just doing it so it doesn't rust. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got now. Okay, you're up and in. That looks like that'll work. Beautiful. Alright, let's take that 1 1/16. I didn't see any torque specs for this, but we're just gonna go sufficient. I'll go there. It's pretty tight. Alright, we'll throw our cotter pin in. Probably drilled a little bit too far on it, but it's not gonna kill us, so that's good. Alright, a little cotter pin in. Yeah, I made it drill too far into this. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I did. Went a little too far into this one. That one's perfect. Cotter pin will still prevent this from moving. Okay, so as you can see, the cotter pin is sitting a little high there. It just barely catches. And this one sits perfectly. So I don't know how big of a deal that one is, but I think we'll be all right. Let me block the sun. But I think we'll be all right. So I'm just gonna let it rip. So we'll be careful when I do the steering box one for the pitman arm. That's not gonna be done in this video. And obviously the bar that goes from here up to there is gonna be omitted until I get the steering box all painted and put in. And then once that happens, we'll put in the rest of it. But I'm still gonna need that 7-degree angle friggin' bit and the 3/8 bit. So we'll just keep moving along. So let me put the wheels back on, see what it looks like, and then I will catch up with you after that. All right, guys, that's how you do the job. One note that I will just tell you: when you're reaming it out for that 7-degree angle, you're better off being short. I think we'll be fine with how far I went. But I didn't go too far. I think I just went right to the edge of too far. But we'll see. If it doesn't work or something's not right, then I'll just get another spindle. Go in a parts store and just order it. So then drill it out again. So no big deal. Yeah, so I would go shorter than the 3/4 of an inch, just a little bit, and just tinker with it if you want perfection. I did not. I had it taped right. I guess I went over the tape a little bit. Oopsies. But that's okay. I'm letting it rip. And like I said, if it doesn't work, just get a new part. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm at 570 subscribers, which is awesome. So let's see if we get to 600. So 30 away. Yay. So like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. And I will see you guys in the next one.